Let's look at the top headlines first. Homecoming of 37 cadres of prescribed outfits held at First MR Banquet Hall. Inclusion of Meitei in scheduled tribe will not make disruption to any communities, says Mutum Churamani. Atsum condemns High Court directive. Inclusion of Meitei in ST list will affect tribal rights. MLA Sheikh Nurul Hassan, Speaker T.A. Satyavrata and many extend Eid ul-Fitr wishes. An Indian men's recurve team enters finals of Archery World Cup in Antalya. Hello and good evening. Welcome to ELITETV Primetime English News at 6. I'm Utpala Longjam. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV also requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. Homecoming of 36 cadres of prescribed outfit Chinkoki Liberation Army CKLA and 1 cadre of Pre-Pak Pro was held today at First MR Banquet Hall, Imphal. The 36 cadres of CKLA and 1 cadre of Pre-Pak Pro laid down arms before the Chief Minister in Bahrain. The surrendered weapons of the 36 CKLA cadres include 12 arms, 4 AK series rifles, 1 .22 rifle, 1 .303 rifle, 1 single barrel, 1 carbine, 4 pistols, 2 hand grenades and 540 assorted ammunition. Under the revised scheme for surrender cum rehabilitation of militants in the Northeast States 2018 of the Union Ministry of Home Affairs, rehabilitation benefits given to the surrendered cadres include a one-time financial grant of 4 lakh rupees to each surrenderee, which is to be kept in a bank in their names as a fixed deposit for a period of 3 years, monthly stipends of 6,000 rupees per person, and incentives for surrendered weapons. The surrenderees will stay in a rehabilitation camp for 3 years.
Medical College Soshanpur linkatana Shijagi linkatana private linkatana koi Mapanda lupa lakh crore tinga medical tambasana masindo koi sitchani ke yankhi adagi judim se yankhayam ajanim se yankhayam hangat pagadi sitchahum si freedom mapanda paisa salam masindo koi saving do bangama aduna ni Manipur change samalize si part saving malam ninga sagi aikoina day to day ki season anamba paisa mayam tingam paisa mayam do government loi pukre Lying bagi pukre, school larik tam bagi pukre, saying ayam ba pukre, sumaina isingi pukre, tau da yada bakar tau roga so ayam ba government na puruk punina, adagi corruption, thawi hang sang bada low income yolaga sang na ramba madugi habit madugi culture koi thugai rak pa hore, paisa tingdana thabi sabi sang bagi pudong sawa lagre, aduna hujik ngasi thoki laiba cadre sing mayam su aina assurance bijari, laiba hujik ki koi government ki scheme. Homecoming gi laiba scheme the phangador bana koi na koi gi incentive to nattaba adugi mathakta koi one family one livelihood koi government launch over.
According to Indian Constitution, inclusion of Meitei in scheduled tribe will not make disruption to any communities who are already included in ST list, exhorted Secretary of Meitei Tribe Union Mutum Churamani Meitei. In a press meet held at Manipur Press Club, he further stated that all ethnic groups will acquire the benefits of ST provided by Indian Constitution even after Meitei included in ST list. Without the indigenous people of Hills and Valley, bringing a united Manipur will be impossible. If all the indigenous people stay under, then non-locals will acquire Manipur, which will lead to all the indigenous people disappearing from the state. Hence, all need to support the issue, he added. Highlighting the demands of Scheduled Tribe Committee Manipur, which began from 2013, he appealed to the CSOs of Manipur to jointly discuss on how to send recommendation letter to the center.
Ethnography of Meitei socio-economy latest report recommend Tauraga Tabi Yu Haidana. Tongan Manipur issues ki tamakta for organization singna demand over labdo madu honorable court ki high court ki aduga honorable chief justice na Sayon Mari ki matamma piraga recommendation than na bugi khana yu high baba se hojik honorable court ki wakon sila banina tangai phadana respondent ki maigi ki maroina the government ki maigi ki athuba matam da haiba time bound ma pi banina machine manunda soidana recommendation tongna bugi recommendation tawraga thana na bugi orang tawrani haibi awdam do economiam da thamjabani.
All Tribal Students Union Manipur Atsum General Secretary S.R. Andrea condemned the directive by Manipur High Court to state government to send recommendation letter to the center claiming that Atsum feels insecure about the inclusion of Meitei in Scheduled Tribe list, stating that hills and valleys have different land holdings. He made the statement at a press meet held at Adim Jati complex in Chingmairong. Speaking to the media, he further stated that if Meitei included in ST list, they will occupy the hill land, which the rights and interests of tribal people will be affected, maintaining that tribal people have different constitutions. He further stated that state government should take decision after acknowledging the interest of each community. Highlighting about the directive of Manipur High Court, he stressed that 19th April is a black letter day for the tribal people of Manipur. The High Court judgment, which directed the state government to recommend the demand of Meitei for inclusion in the ST list by contradicting the wish and aspiration of the tribal people, is unfortunate and deplorable. It is an ex parte judgment that only heard the interests of the petitioners. The demand of ST status by the socially and economically advanced community of the state is uncalled for. It deeply disturbs the sense of security of the tribal people who are otherwise protected under the provisions of the constitutions. The tribal communities have been opposing this demand on valid reasons that the Meitei community, which is comparatively an advanced community, does not merit their inclusion as scheduled tribe in the constitutions. It completely negates the very objective of scheduling group of people for protective discrimination as ST in the constitutions. Therefore, the tribal people of the state will not make this judgment lying down and blame the state government because of whose consent such an ex parte judgment was delivered. He further stated that Atsum will explore all options, including legal means, to dissuade the state government from recommending it to the central government and continue to strongly oppose the demand. Besides, he appealed to the state government must desist from recommending the demand as it completely affects the rights and interests of tribal people, and also as the demand has the potential of adversely affecting the unity and integrity of the people of the state.
Valley land holding kenne, Jingi land holding kenne. Jingi land holdings akoigi customary practices, traditional practices do na bind or hojik se Jingi land holding se challiye. We do not know how far ka masigumba valley gi chinaus in ST on baganda kari oiga do know when it comes to land holding practices, traversing akiba. And then we also have other constitutional protection, which we feel that once our Valley Britons are given this ST status, koigi interest rights in say sokani have so koi akibalism mine. Insecure adunas government while taking decision should take into account the interests of each communities in the state. Rights over other constitutional provisions will be affected because the authority itself has to be sincere enough. To what extent certain people, certain kind of community will be protected.
To preserve the Imam market, a policy of Manipur women market need to be generated that took vital roles in promoting the state, urged convener of Paramban Laimarel Sidabi Imakatel Lukmai Selup Asem Nirmala. She made the statement at a press meet held at Paramban Kathel number 1 regarding the memorandum submitted to Chief Minister N. Biren by Lukmai Masel of Women Market, urging to preserve the Imam market by setting up a new policy. Speaking to the media, Nirmala recalled the ancient days where people believed that Imam market was started from the period of Maidingu Kadumba, following the tradition and culture of Manipur. However, various authorities attempt to vanquish the Imam market, highlighting about a non-Manipuri identified as Pradeep Jain selling of handlooms and traditional wares of Manipur. At Pauna Bazaar, she stressed that Imphal Municipal Council permitted Pradeep in selling the handloom products of Manipur. She further highlighted that more than 3 lakh household weavers produce handloom products. If outsiders replace the business, then Imam market will abruptly vanish. She further maintained that without safeguarding and preserving Imam market, Manipur alone cannot become a developed state. Subsequently, she appealed to the state government to permit only women to sell handloom products of Manipur and to resolve the controversy between street vendors and vendors of Imam market. She further cautioned for intense agitation if the state government did not fulfill the demands by 30th April.
Ngarang nahan gise chahi simaki sida akoina Pauna Bazar da dukan amakak changjarubuda chingnajaba ama laibagi Pradeep Kumar Jain haidana dukan amak changjaru heba dukan asida asukki matik akoigi handloom products mayam se pairaga leirambani kaithen da yoliba akoi imai ben singsna yoli sidi kaisu natre haba mangon da yolimi ba poto madudagi di akoina karigino akoigi inak nakpa jaga sida akoigi pothok sibu mitop haiba tare non indigenous ba adugumba lalon tiktok ba karbar to ba mi du da leiram mabanina karmaina no nangi license leibra khotpra hangnaba matam sida license puthore IMC na pire IMC na piram badagi di aikoi madugi matung tarakpa tarik tarama thoya sida aikoi IMC ge concern officer sing mayor yauna Imphal West ki STPO su yaubiraga aikoi ge kathien ge mihut singa apunba official meeting ama phamjai haba official meeting sida makoi na haira pase IMC gi bylaw sida category A da handloom products and the clothes non-indigenous traders in yon ba ya bagi hak lay dukan license to madugi matungi na pibani haire masai sida akoi na thamjaningi di haire ba imung lak ahum sida ngasagi phi yon bidagina phi sabidagina laiba polam singa se akoi na masida nga cha ki panjadrabani chapu gi panjadrabani masigi palli basida marak sida sanjau paiba indigenous traders mayam na that khraboi di phi yon bi phi sabi dudang natana loina bak paisal labaya.
As Muslims celebrate the joyous occasion of Eid al-Fitr, MLA Sheikh Nurul Hassan extended his warmest wishes to all people who have observed the holy month of Ramadan with devotion and piety. Nurul stated that this festival of Eid al-Fitr marks the end of a period of self-reflection, sacrifice and spiritual growth. It is time to celebrate the strength of their community and the bonds that unite us as a society. He urged to use this opportunity to come together in solidarity and renew commitment to building a more just and equitable society. He further reaffirms his commitment in serving society with honesty, integrity and dedication and appealed to work together to overcome the challenges that lie ahead and build a brighter future. Meanwhile, Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly, T.A. Satyabrata, also extended his warmest wishes to all the Muslim community, stating that Eid al-Fitr marks the end of the fasting month of Ramadan. Fasting for Muslim community expresses values of empathy for the poor, charity, worship, steadfastness, patience, etc., lauding the power of the spiritual realm while acknowledging the subordination of the physical realm. Just as the festival makes every Muslim community rejuvenate in spiritual bond with the Lord, he added that may the day make people living in the state imbibe the values the festival brings. Heavy storm hit None and Tamenglong district last night around 8:30 p.m. The high-speed wind destroyed a number of houses including government school buildings, private schools and many private houses under the None and Tamenglong districts. Electric wires with poles, cable wires, etc. were fallen on the road in different locations which caused disturbance to the public transportation. The upper portion of the building of Tengkongjang Higher Secondary School at Longmai Part 3 was also destroyed by high-speed wind. People from None are facing a lot of difficulties and need help from the concerned departments. Moreover, at remote areas of None and Tamenglong districts, information has been received that several houses were destroyed and trees were uprooted in many locations. Therefore, the village leaders have advised the public to stay alert and avoid going outdoors. So far, no casualties have been reported. In a global meeting conducted today via video conferencing, World Meteor Council has noted the united stand taken by the leaders of our fraternal brethren, the Tangkhul, the Rongmei, the Liangmai, the Zim, the Mao, the Paumai, the Maram, the Anal, along with the Kuki Chin brethren vis-a-vis the Manipur High Court's directives said in a press release by Secretary General CEC World Meteor Council Yambim Arun Meitei. The statement further stated that in the meeting, World Meteor Council had expressed its profound appreciation for their united stand to protect the interest of the people they represent. WMC have saluted them and also noted the pressure they have mounted on the government of Manipur. However, WMC would like to place on record that the constitutional protection given to the Meitei as General, OBC and SC, as pointed out by them, lacks the strength to withstand the dynamics of the onslaught of the immigrant communities in respect of the demographic and socio-political challenges. The truth is, for the Meitei, it is a question of survival. The matter is crystal clear, the statement added. A team of CDO Imphalis conducted random checking on 19th April at Lalambung Pung Makong Rims Road, Imphal West, after providing prior information to IW control room. In that, one foreigner, Myanmarese, namely Zhao Hin, aged about 32 years, son of Zhao Min of Chuangnat Ki village, Tamu Kayai, Myanmar, from Lalambung Pung Makong, was detained near Imphal Hospital Rims Road, Imphal West at 11:25 p.m. and one mobile phone was seized along with a sum of 25,150 rupees from his possession. The arrestee stated that he had been staying in Imphal for the last 3 to 4 months without holding any proper legal or valid documents. The arrestee was hired, engaged by one Mr. Thangsei, aged about 50 years, from More, Manipur, and on his guidance and advised the arrestee has been staying in Imphal and looking after the sick and injured Burmese people by providing medical treatment at Imphal Hospital, Imphal, who were sent by the said Mr. Thangsei illegally without holding any proper or valid documents for entering India for the last 3 to 4 months. The person along with the seized items have been handed over to Imphal PS for taking up further necessary legal action. Banner Lanamai James, hailing from Senapati district, Manipur, has been chosen to represent India at the 2023 Mr. Heritage International Competition to take place in the Perla of the Orient Seas, the Philippines, from 23rd to 29th of April 2023 at Manila, Philippines. It may be mentioned that Banner Lanamai James from Manipur won the prestigious Rubaru Mr. India 2022 title at the recently concluded Rubaru Mr. India Championship. He was honored with this title at the national finale of the event that took place on October 5th, 2022 at the Hotel Crown Plaza, Chennai, Adyar Park in Tamil Nadu. Banner Lanamai James was conferred with the Best National Costume Award for his very beautiful Manipuri costume that he displayed during the national costume segment of the competition. It's time for a short break. Stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Welcome you all to UNACO School Channel Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational residential school located on a sprawling 50 acres campus just 24 km away from Imphal city. The school will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Academic session will begin on 1st April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Registration commence open for 2023 and 24 session.
The legendary brand Vespa was born in 1946. The Vespa has a unique design with a V-shaped grille to complement its sleek cast. The Piaggio emblem at the front gives you the pride of ownership, innovative appearance. The design was inspired by the wasp, hence the name Vespa.
Adom gari macha darkar oibibra? Supnagi minute kuntragi manungda document ichang changdana Vespa madi Aprilia gi apamba model sing supna dagi lupa lising tara khaktang puthok piduna loan unilaw bayabagi khudong chaba pizare. Akupa marul kidamak contact tobirau 9089895330 amadi 9615823252 Tulasi Motors Private Limited Thangmaiban amadi Sangay Pro Kudong Chaba si Mangan Bigano ngasi mag-contact tobirau terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. The governments of Assam and Arunachal Pradesh have signed an agreement for the settlement of an interstate boundary dispute between the two states. This important agreement was signed by the Chief Minister of Assam Himanta Biswa Sarma and Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu in presence of Union Home Minister Amit Shah in New Delhi on Thursday. Today's agreement between the two states will end the dispute relating to 123 villages along the border and has been done keeping in view the historical perspective, demographic profile, administrative convenience, proximity to the border and the aspiration of the residents. Both the state governments have agreed that this agreement will be final with regard to these disputed villages, and neither of the states will make any new claim related to any area or village in the future. After the agreement, a detailed survey will be carried out by the Survey of India to determine the boundaries of both the states. Speaking on the occasion, Home Minister Amit Shah said that signing off an agreement for the settlement of an interstate boundary dispute between the two states is a very big achievement. He said with this over 700-kilometer long border dispute between these two states, which was pending for decades, has now been completely resolved. Mr. Shah added that the settlement of long-standing interstate boundary dispute between the two states is in line with the vision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the establishment of a developed, peaceful and conflict-free Northeast. Shah said since 2018, the Government of India has signed several accords, including BRU, Bodo, Karbi Anglong and Tribal Peace Accord to establish peace and end violence in the Northeast. Home Minister Shah informed that as a result of these agreements, peace has started prevailing in the entire Northeast, and so far, over 8,000 armed youth have shunned violence and joined the mainstream. He said due to the efforts of the Modi government, all-around development is visible in the entire Northeast today, and this entire region is on the path of progress. Several non-tribal roadside hawkers who are operating in Liudu Bara Bazaar in Meghalaya capital Shillong do not have any trading license. This was alleged by KHADC Chief Executive Member CEM Titot Starwell Chinny on Thursday. The KHADC CEM, along with Executive Member in Charge Market Grace Mary Karbuki, Executive Member in Charge Trade Rangi Kinsai Karbuki, CM of Milliam, Ainam Singh CM, Mintries and personnel of the enforcement wing of the council had gone for a surprise inspection of Liudu market to check the trading license of the non-tribal traders. Later talking to media, Cheney directed the enforcement wing to evict all the non-tribal roadside hawkers who are illegally operating their business without the trading license from the council. The KHADC CEM also informed that there are many non-tribal traders who own a shop inside Liudu that do not have trading licenses. He also expressed strong reservation over the attempt of one of the local businessmen, Paul Leong, to prevent the personnel of the enforcement wing from checking the trading license of the non-tribal traders who are having shops in his building. The KHADC CEM said it is really unfortunate to see that the locals are claiming that some of the shops belong to them, even though these shops actually belong to the non-tribal traders. On the other hand, he expressed satisfaction over the progress of the construction of the wholesale vegetable market. The council has allotted funds to the CM of Milliam to construct this wholesale vegetable market. He further informed that they are planning to inaugurate the wholesale vegetable market in May. The North Tripura District Administration has issued a notice to illegal occupants of forest and pata land near Kanchanpur town along the Tripura-Mizoram border, asking them to vacate the land by April 23rd. It is learned that the District Magistrate Nagesh Kumar B held meetings with the families. District Magistrate Nagesh Kumar B, accompanied by SP Dr. Kiran Kumar K and Sub-Divisional Magistrate Kanchanpur Rahul Modi on Wednesday held a meeting with the families. They claimed to be surrendered militants and had accepted the government's rehabilitation package. However, they alleged that the government had failed to fulfill its promises of providing housing and livelihood options. Over 3,500 people of 1,250 families had built thatched houses using bamboo on both sides of the road. Notably, the land was earlier allotted to Chakma families under the Right to Forest Act and the Forest Department. The government of Tripura has taken the responsibility of 37,000 displaced Brus from Mizoram based on a quadripartite agreement. The occupants expressed their willingness for peaceful coexistence and to prevent future generations from getting involved in insurgency or extortion. The district administration has advised the families to submit their documents for verification of their claims and vacate the land by the given deadline. Telangana police carried out a successful rescue operation and saved 34 children at Kazipet Junction who were being trafficked from Bihar. The Railway Protection Force (RPF) along with other teams carried out a joint operation to rescue the children who were being trafficked from Bihar. A rescue operation officer said many people from different states come to Hyderabad and Secunderabad in search of jobs. Unfortunately, many children also get lured with promises of employment and end up working in industries like bangles or disposable products. However, the Telangana police acted swiftly and were able to identify these children at Kazipet Junction. The rescued children will be sent back to their hometowns and the state government will bear all the expenses, he added. NGOs for children have been informed in Bihar and they will ensure that these children reach home safely. Around 22 people were reported injured in an LPG cylinder blast in West Bengal's Kolkata residential house. As per reports, the incident occurred at a house in Kolkata's Garden Reach area on Thursday. Kolkata police informed that the blast happened at around 6 p.m. when the occupants were preparing food. A fire broke out inside a room on the ground floor of a house on Bichali Ghat Road following a gas cylinder blast. 21 people, including 2 minors, were injured in the explosion, a senior officer of Kolkata police told PTI. All 22 people suffered burn injuries and were hospitalized. Preliminary inquiry reveals that the fire resulted following gas leakage, he said. 3 fire tenders were pressed into service and the blaze was extinguished. And now in sports news. The Indian men's recurve team of Atanu Das, B. Dhiraj and Tarundeep Rai entered the finals of Stage 1 of the Archery World Cup 2023 being held in Antalya, Turkey on Thursday. The Indian team will face China in the gold medal clash on Sunday. India has previously won gold at the World Cup in the men's recurve team event 13 years ago. This will be the first time in 9 years that a men's Indian recurve archery team will feature in a World Cup final. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow us on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. And before we wind up, let's look at the top headlines once again. Homecoming of 37 cadres of proscribed outfits held at First MR Banquet Hall. inclusion of Meitei in scheduled tribe will not make disruption to any community, says Mutung Churamani. Aksum condemns High Court directive inclusion of Meitei in ST list will affect tribal rights. MLA Sheikh Nurul Hassan, Speaker TH Satyavrata and many others extend Eid ul-Fitr wishes. An Indian men's recurve team enters finals of Archery World Cup in Antalya. That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching ELITETV English News. Stay safe and have a great evening.